Welcome to Product One's YouTube series. Today we're going to be looking at freestyle concept design. Complex surface modeling once required high levels of expertise. PDC looked at this challenge and introduced freestyle in Creo 1. What freestyle enables you to do is to generate high quality curvature continuous surfaces. Now, freestyle is based on subdivisional modeling technology, which makes use of a control mesh to move or divide surfaces as you manipulate them for a quick conceptual design. PDC released Creo 7 on the 14th of April 2020. So what we're going to be doing in this particular video is showcasing a little bit on what Creo 7 can actually do, and we'll also be rolling back and showing what you can currently do now with versions like Creo 4, Creo 5, and even Creo 6. But we are going to be stipulating what are the new features that you can expect in the latest version. So what we have here is a motorbike. So you can see, for those who know motorbikes, you can see that this is missing a fuel tank. So what we need to do is design a fuel tank. This one is semi-complete. As you can see there's a fuel tank. It's not complete. So I can look at how a fuel tank looks like just for further inspiration. Oh, this looks nice, and also this one. So the beauty with Creo is that you can import this image and use it to generate a design. So in terms of concept design, there's an array of things that we can actually utilize. But this demo specifically focuses on freestyle modeling, which is a subdivisional surface modeling that allows you to pick a primitive shape, and you can just manipulate that primitive shape by just simply dragging and dropping faces. So you can also utilize what we call cosmetic sketches as a guide. You can also put technical curves or what you call sketches to allow you to use them as a guide, and you can even link to them if you want. But with this one, we'll just be simply dragging these faces and, of course, manipulating so that it looks like that cross section. So there's an array of things that you can actually do in this respect. For an example, I can say I don't want to manipulate the entire geometry. However, I want to just manipulate half of it. I can do that with the aid of, for an example, a mirror. So this enables me to do the following. I can pick a face and just say, look, I want to take maybe this and put it slightly in the middle. And I can even go as far as say, how about I go to the top view and just choose maybe, let's say, this part. Can even be a block or even be a face to say, I want to expand this up to there. So now you get to see that everything now is linked, or it happens symmetrically due to the fact that I said I want to mirror this. I don't have to modify the entire geometry. I just modify only one half. So you can also select nodes. You can select curves if you want to, just to manipulate this to be whatever you want. So in this instance, we are guided by that cross section. So here's what I can do. I can say, how about I take that and just make it intersect with the body and select this curve. And just to finish off, I can say, how about I make this narrower at the top. So the idea is I'm trying to make this to be similar to the cross section as possible. So I can also make it bulky, and I can take, for an example, all of this. I can even say, how about I scale it down or make it bigger, or whatever the case is. So the idea is there should be no limits. Okay, so now that we've got this, I can say, oh, I can see there's sort of like pieces of geometry that are going outside here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll just choose these curves and just push them up a bit, and that should do it. So now that I've got this, and technically I no longer need that cosmetic sketch. I can take it away. Now, this is a surface. I can make it a solid just like that. So now you could modify or merge two pieces of surfaces before, but this time around PDC on Creo 7, they introduce what they call a Boolean operation, and you can link those two bodies together, and this is what we have. All right, so now a Boolean operation allows you to have multiple bodies, which is something that we'll be focusing on the next video, which is multi-body design, where you can have multiple bodies and you can merge them, you can give them names, you can also have different meshes. Okay, so all I'm doing now is I'm adding a fillet, so I can choose that. Look, this is the type of fillet that I'm having. I can put in whatever the value of the fillet. And here's where the power of Creo comes in. Let's say I've created a fuel cap in the old design. I can leverage that. I can say, how about I choose an existing fuel cap. This could be a component or a part that you have, or a cap on a bottle. It will obviously be dependent on what you want to design. In my case, I'm picking this fuel cap, and where it says bodies, I'm going to show you the power of what we call multi-body design. If you can look here, I'm having a gas body, extruded, and a collar. So those are the bodies that I want to take and put them onto this design, and this is what I'm currently having. Okay, so now this enables me to do the following. I can say I want to take the collar and the cap, and I can hide these. The reason for this is I can use a Boolean operation again and say I want to modify this geometry and that, but this time around I want to remove material. Oh, there we go. So of course I can go back into my freestyle and say, hi, how about I take this slightly up, due to the fact that I want the cut out to be a little bit more profound, which is what I have now at the moment. So what I'm left to do is make this now into a shell. Remember, this is just the cover of the fuel tank. I can specify what is the thickness, and just like that, I'm having my fuel tank and I cut out the top. So this is what we were hoping to achieve. So I can go back onto those bodies that I've taken out. Remember, on all of these, we've taken out these bodies. We've hidden them essentially. So I can say, show them again onto this, and just to give you a little bit of an idea in terms of what we were trying to do all along is this. So this is essentially where the liquid or the fuel is going to be. So if you can see here, this is where we have our fuel. So besides that, if I go back to my main assembly, it's now going to have this fuel tank. So that's pretty much close to what I wanted. However, you don't have to be limited to this particular design. Remember, this is concept. So I can say, how about I do the following? So I can have surfaces, just for the sake of saving time. I've got surfaces that I've got in place here. And what I can do is go back onto this design and say, how about I take, for an example, just before I created this solid surface, just before, and say, I want to do something different. Before I solidify this, how about I add this cutout and just say, remove material. I'll do the same on the other side. Of course, I could have easily mirrored this, and there's my design. And just sort of to make this a lot smoother, let's just pick a fillet on both sides, and that's pretty much it. Okay, now I can roll back and say, look, now that I've added these features, so let me see how it's like if I were to incorporate all those changes. Last but not least, I can now make this look the way I want it to be. So in this case, we've got multiple bodies, and I'll show you where the benefit comes in. So I can say, I want to spray paint this to be, let's say, black. I can only select the body and make that black. And I can also select the color, the fuel tank, to make it a different color, for an example. All right? So I can say, take these two and give it maybe, I don't know, let's make it that color. All right? And last but not least, when we go back to our main assembly, this is essentially how our fuel tank design looks like. Remember, this is in a conceptual phase. You're still playing around with ideas, but it shows you the power of Creo Parametric 7.0, how you can utilize all the available features to create eye-catching designs using Freestyle. Please, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to subscribe, leave comments below. Until next time, goodbye.